Live, the news you count on. NBC2 News at 5.
These 4 balloons represent the 4 deadliest cancers in our country, but the one that kills the most receives the least amount of federal funding. The NBC2 investigators coming up tell you which one it is and why.
This year, more people will die from lung cancer in the U.S. than colon, breast, and prostate cancers combined.
That's a 747 going down every day in this country, and it's under the radar.
Yet an NBC2 investigation finds the federal government spends far less on lung cancer research than for other cancers.
In Southwest Florida, from 2005 to 2014, lung cancer killed more than 8,500 people. Compare that to around 5,500 for colon, prostate, and breast cancer deaths combined. As NBC2 investigator Brian Anderson explains, it's a big difference, weighing heavily on those living with lung cancer.
Every breath is borrowed time for Mark Cohen.
I pay attention to every little piece of pain, a little discomfort or something. I always in my mind a little bit think, oh my God, is this more cancer growing?
He was diagnosed on June 28th,
Good 25%.
2011.
From this second on, my life has changed forever.
With stage 4 lung cancer.
There is no stage 5 except cremation or burial.
We decided to go with chemoradiation simultaneously.
Thomas Cappiello understands that all too well.
I was 52 years old, and I didn't think I'd live a year.
He did, but with a very high death rate for this disease.
This is representing all the victims of lung cancer. So my mission is to try to reduce this pile.
His is a lonely fight for a cure.
These folks who are alive today, these all would be advocates.
Let's imagine these balloons as different types of cancer. The pink one for breast cancer rises to the top. It received around $16,500 federal research dollars per death last year. Next is prostate cancer, which saw about $10,500 per death. Colon cancer got about $6,200 per death. And in fourth is lung cancer, which received only about $2,200 federal research dollars per death last year.
Why are we not funding the #1 killer of cancer with more money?
Simply put, lung cancer's stigma stands in the way.
Did you smoke at one point?
Yes, I was a smoker.
Unfortunately, that stigma, resonates all the way up to federal funding.
According to the CDC, smoking is the leading cause of lung cancer, and that's why most funding is private rather than public.
There's a wall of the heart.
Oncologist Dr. Frank Rodriguez.
These are often, billion-dollar investments in order to take a medicine from the original compound state to the FDA-approved version of it.
I'm living proof right now that we can beat it so far.
So far, but not for good, without more federal funding for a cure.
It's sad that so many people have to die, and there are a lot of people that can still be saved.
Brian Anderson, NBC2.
The funding gap is shrinking. Since 2012, the federal government increased lung cancer research funding by $116 million.